Washington, wishing that you will have a great week.
As journalists continue to report on complex and difficult topics, including conflict and human suffering, studies like the one done by the Harvard Kennedy School indicate it's increasingly exposing them to trauma and affecting their mental health. On this week's edition of Our Voices, we will explore how mental health is discussed in the media and why female journalists are at a higher risk. Join the conversation Wednesdays at 1900 UTC on the Voice of America.
This is VOA News. I'm Christina Manenti. An alliance of French left-wing parties was on course Sunday to become the biggest parliamentary bloc by beating the far right and President Emmanuel Macron's coalition. VOA Scott Walterman talked to Frédéric Marand, professor au directeur Sciences Politiques University de Montréal.
Most people are saying this is a real surprise, is it?
It is. It's a huge surprise. Everyone expected that the Rassemblement National would come first. They came in third, so that's a huge surprise, yeah.
So a new prime minister and a new government has to be formed, but the left coalition really has the most votes, so they get to pick the prime minister theoretically, right?
The electoral alliance that came in first, the left, got only 175 or 180 seats. So they're 100 seats short of the majority, which means that they would not be able to form a government if they don't get other parties to support them.
VOA Scott Walterman. U.S. President Joe Biden campaigned in Pennsylvania on Sunday as he faces escalating pressure from fellow
You are listening to your hit music radio station,
including the Minister of Justice. I was saddened to see the acquittal of suspects in both a recent human trafficking case and in the $100 million cocaine trafficking case. While I hesitate to second guess any jury, and I fully admit that I am not privy to all the details of the prosecutions and the defenses, I hope that these acquittals do not send a signal of weakness of enforcement to international criminal cartels. From an outsider's perspective, it's alarming that these convictions could not be obtained in Liberia, even when the evidence seems so overwhelming. I'm also worried about what these developments portend for Liberia's justice sector, which the United States government has supported with many millions of dollars over the years in capacity. All that said, today, I would like to share some positive examples of Liberia's criminal justice institutions and focus your attention on some of the remarkable law enforcement activities of the past month. This is the kind of steady, time-consuming, rule of law police work that often goes unnoticed and underappreciated. It is also the kind of consistent, ground-level law enforcement activity that can begin to change attitudes about impunity regarding those who think that they're above the law.
Tells me that while he has political differences with the senator, it does not include the use of violence.
First, they will have to determine whether there was an attack per se on his church. You know, the video I just watched shows some people with placards demonstrating close to his church. Clearly, now that I send them, no, the president will do so. So it is quite unfortunate that Senator Johnson will say that somebody sent people to attack his church. It's not true. My disagreement with him is political. It involves no violence. We have a democratic process. He's a member of the opposition. I support the ruling coalition. So yes, we will have exchanges about political views, but that will never go to the point of violence. We are the government. We are the protector of the peace of the state, and we'll continue to do so.
Mr. Nabwe, what political differences do you have with Senator Johnson? Because he's claiming that the people who went there to his church were wearing some regalia that relate to the ruling coalition. So what kind of political difference do you have with him?
Like I said, I recently conducted an interview where I expressed the fact that his opposition to the president, he's been making a lot of statements that are inaccurate. For example, he spoke in Nimba and said that the president was responsible for killings, which is very laughable. He also said that the developmental activities that are happening in Nimba are not because of the president, which is also true. The road development constructions, the ongoing construction of hospital clinics, all of that are to the credit of President Weah. So I disagree with him very forcefully on the radio, but about sending talks, as he called them, to his church, I have absolutely nothing to do with that. But I just want to say very quickly, there is a video of the incident at his church. Nobody will encourage people to go to one's church and cause disturbances, but he should not exaggerate and inflict what happened to me, an attack on him, orchestrated by the president, myself, the vice president, and the mayor of Monrovia. It's absolutely untrue.
He said that all this criticism of him started from the time he said he would not support President Weah's re-election.
Article 20, chapter 4, verse 5. All phones supposed to recharge. Your orange mini, your orange data, your Luxta mini, your Luxta data. Article 20, chapter 4, verse 5. All phones supposed to recharge. Your orange mini, your orange data, your Luxta mini, your Luxta data.
Wake up from your sleep. My sister, too long, we've been in our sleep.
Oh, yes, it's good to be grateful. And I'm so grateful this morning. Yes, a wonderful day, a wonderful awaited day, a day that everybody, everywhere will like to remember, will love to celebrate, will love to, will love that day will never pass. It will just be there forever and ever. Someone will say amen to that. Yes, so the day is finally here. I'm so grateful to God for everything He's been doing for me, and He continues to do for me. As a matter of fact, this day is a day that I waited for, and so I always tell people that I don't play with my birthday. Even yesterday's evening, I was telling my wife, and she knows. I said, I don't play with my birthday. So if you think that my birthday is something to play with, I don't play with it. So yes, I waited so long for this day, one solid year, 365 days, and the day is finally here. Good morning, folks, and welcome to it. Today is July 8th, and July 8th happens to be my birthday. I had to be here to do your show this morning. So we are here this morning and to bring you the discussions together, and then we'll wrap it up at 9 o'clock. Well, 8 o'clock this morning, I'm going to be joining the VOA to bring you families of news. And after that, we go into another issue. Then we'll open the lines to have a conversation with you out there. Yes, welcome to it. I'm so grateful to Almighty God for that. A lot of things to talk about. We're going to just take few of them to talk about them. And then we'll open the lines, and then we'll hear from you. And then we'll wrap up at 9 o'clock this morning. So my name is Julius Boki. Of course, you can call me the birthday man. Happy birthday to me. If you want to wish me happy birthday, let me say happy birthday to me. Yeah. So I'm taking a quick break to be right back. And so I know some of you are wondering why the theme song is playing so long. Yes, the long awaited call I was waiting for came finally. So I had to take that break to talk to my father and my mother. The two of them called me together, and I had to talk to them. You know, it's a birthday, so when your daddy and your mommy calls you, or called you, sorry, on your birthday to wish you happy birthday, you should be willing to answer the call at any point in time. And that's the reason why your phone rang so much. And my phone is just ringing. So I don't know. I'll put on silent and do the program, because if I'm answering all the calls now. So for those of you who are there, don't call me now. Wait for maybe after 9 o'clock, you can start calling me to wish me happy birthday. Please, I'm on the radio and doing the program. So that's it. So I'm so grateful to the Almighty God for my life, and going around the year 365 days, and I mean, Well, I mean, there'll be some tough times, there'll be some difficult times. Equally, so there'll be some good times. So I'm so grateful to God for my life to see this day. I'm in my mid 40s, and that's good for me. And I think I'm getting there. In fact, this is my first birthday after my wedding. So thank you to all of you. Those of you who are already start sending messages and calling. Sent last night. Sent 3 o'clock last night. I could not sleep. Sent 3 o'clock last night. I could not sleep. Messages were coming, calls were coming, and up to date calls and messages are still coming. But that's a good one. But don't forget, I want to send my gift. So I want to play this song to tell Almighty God, thank you. I started playing this song last night at 3. I don't know why I woke up this morning with this song just on my heart. So we have no copyright to these songs. We just playing them on the show to promote them. And this one by Limo Blaze. Limo Blaze, he features Lucre in this one, Licre, and it's called Jara, my provider. I want to be grateful to the Almighty God for my life. And so let me praise God first before we go into the issues. Yes, birthday is important to everyone. Limo Blaze.
In every circumstance, you are you're my provider. You're my provider. You are child. You're my provider. You're my provider. I will be content in every circumstance. For God, His love you can't afford you. So the ones that lavishly upon you. He makes His glory shine so bright upon you. I will be content, cause I know you would never fail me. Even when my knees are shaking, even when my heart is bleeding. Oh, valley, when I walk in the midst of the valley, my life's in the hands of my daddy. I already know I'm already chosen. Yeah. So for this life, I know the goal, no. Cause me, I know the soul is my Limo Blaze. You are love. I will be content in every circumstance. You are my provider. You're my provider. You are child. You're my provider. You're my provider. I will be content in every circumstance. Yeah. But for God, His love you can't afford you. So the ones that lavishly upon you. He makes His glory shine so bright upon you. I will be content, cause I know you would never fail me. Even when my knees are shaking.
Okay, I'll be content. I know you never feel me. My knees are shaking. But Jara, you are enough. You are my God. You are my provider. The fine song. Let us be grateful to the Almighty God this morning for making me to see a brand new day, brand new birthday, adding another age to my age. Another year I've been at it. As much as we're getting older, we'll always be grateful to the Almighty God. He's more than enough.
And when my enemies surround me, got me tied up. When they throw me in the pit inside the fire, you are my God and my King and my Father, light to my path in the darkness, hope in my heart when they heart is falling. You reach out and call us. You're the lover of my soul, love is flawless. They don't understand my God is keeping me high. I know they go low, cause me, I know they so low. My joy when I make body, get to my Nico. You are joy, you're my provider. You're my provider. You are joy, you're my provider.
Okay, so the fine song there by Limo Blaze. I love that song. And that's the song I started playing since this morning. I don't know why that song just came to my mind when I got up from bed. And I don't know. Anyway, I'm grateful to the Almighty God. He's my provider. He's Jara. He's enough for me. Only Him and only Him. So yesterday, yes, I'm here. So, okay, so welcome back to the show this morning. Let's now go into the issues. I beg you, don't call me now. I'm busy on the radio. So after the show, you can call to wish me happy birthday. As it stands now, I'm busy here. I beg you. We got 10 minutes to 8 o'clock. So at 8 o'clock, we will join the VOA to bring you 5 minutes news. And after the VOA, then we will probably we're going to issue another issue. We're going to the yellow machine and police cars that came and blah blah blah. We'll have an interview from Amaka Belete. She spoke on that day, and I actually thought it was a joke when I was on this radio on Saturday, and I received a text message. And that text message, let me read it. I don't want to take it from my head. Let me read it. The person said, I'm not going to call the person's name, but the person said, hi, 1 p.m. we are taking the first batch of yellow machines out. And as a good friend to me, who is in the government as well, just say hi. 1 p.m. we will be taking the first batch of yellow machines out. So you know that the yellow machines were here already. So they were in a port. About 200 some more of them were in a port with some trucks. So I thought it would be fun. So after I left the show, I called the person, but they said, "But I'm telling you." So later on, we saw that the yellow machine was taken from out of the port and stuff. But we'll talk about that later. But it looked like the lawmakers are divided. Some lawmakers are saying they will not sign even only if the president and his crew take the documents to the house. And yes, but we'll talk about that. But something caught my attention early this morning. I tried to call the publisher of this newspaper, of this news outlet, the Liberian Investigator. And the Liberian Investigator is published by the former editor-in-chief of the Front Page Africa newspaper, Leonard Dodu. And as a matter of fact, he wrote this article and is dated July 8, 2024. It is dated July 8, 2024. I tell you, let me use my earpiece. Yes. I didn't want to use earpiece this morning, but I need to. So it is dated July 8, 2024. And the headline, just go on the online and look for the Liberian Investigator. The Liberian Investigator is published and owned by Leonard Dodu. Leonard Dodu is the former editor-in-chief of the Front Page Africa newspaper. He resigned and he's in his own business now. So he published this one. In fact, this story was written by him. And the headline is John Molu or Gamfuan. So we see the photos of former finance minister Augustine Kpeye Gamfuan. We see former auditor general John Molu. And in the middle of the photo, we see the present finance minister Boema Kamara. So the headline is John Molu or Gamfuan. President Bouaka asked Finance Minister Boema Kamara to resign. I don't know how authentic is there. I just wanted to read it before the VOA news. So it says, sorry for my voice. Anyway. Okay, so let me get some water quick, then we can continue with it. All right, so it says, Monrovia, Liberia. It said the Liberian Investigator has gathered that the Minister of Finance and Development Planning, Boema Kamara, has been asked by, let me call you back, a little cool, please. Have been asked by President Josiah Nyuma Boakai to resign. He is reportedly contemplating resigning this week after several pleas to the president for reconsideration fell flat. The strong one, yo. There's a report by Leonard Dodu. The email address is there. It says Executive Mansion sources informed the Liberian investigator that the president's request stems from the fact that Minister Kamara's health has kept him out of office since he was commissioned. However, Kamara pleaded with the president to allow him to stay on a job to lead Liberia into the ongoing IMF extended credit facility negotiation. Despite his plea, the president, according to our sources, seems determined to have Kamara resign and has therefore cut off communication with him and denied him access to the office of the presidency. Wow. According to our sources, Mr. Kamara cut his medical trip in Ghana short to return to the country after he was hinted that the president was on the verge of naming a new finance minister. Kamara was also the last finance minister of Ellen Johnson Sirleaf regime. Other sources hinted that Buema had been opposed to the proposed loan deal for 285 pieces of heavy-duty trucks and earth-moving equipment that have begun arriving in the country. The finance minister recently came on pressure from the House of Representatives, which held him in contempt after multiple failures to honor a citation to answer questions about why the ministry was not releasing budgetary allotments for the House of Representatives activities and benefits of members of the House. However, Minister Kamara appealed before the House on Tuesday, July 2nd this year, and issued an apology for his repeated absences. This apology led to the House dropping all contempt charges against him. Minister Kamara, Minister Kamara explained that his not appearance was due to health issues requiring treatment in Ghana and the scheduling of the IMF delegation visit. He expressed deep regret for any perceived disrespect, emphasizing his respect for the rule of law and the House of Representatives. Quote unquote, I stand here in deep regret. In no way will I, of all people, disrespect the Honorable House of Representatives, and I apologize for my actions and my not appearance, Kamara stated. Meanwhile, the Liberian investigator gathered that the president is contemplating between former Finance Minister Augustine K. Gamfoa, who was Finance Minister from 2008-2012, and former Auditor General John Molu, April 2017 to April 2011, as Buema's replacement. Okay, so that's it for the Liberian investigator. I don't know whether I have Leonard number. I could call Leonard later on so that he and I could have a bit of discussion. But this I read this because it is not shocking to some of us. We've been hearing this. We've heard a lot of things from sources. In fact, a lot of informations are now circulating. In fact, from what we've gathered from our inside sources, in fact, is that Colonel Abraham Kromah and Fadiga might not go back to the DEA. I'm saying my sources. They might not go back to the DEA. What is unfolding now is that they are thinking of taking the EPS director, Sam Gay, at the LDEA, and then he will be replaced by the LRS boss, Steve Zago, as director of EPS. That's what our sources are telling us. So we are waiting to see It's not confirmed though, but that's what our sources are saying. So this story is something that we all been hearing before, that the president of Liberia, His Excellency Joseph Nyaman Boakai Sr., was contemplating on replacing Minister Boema Kamara because he was not constant in his office. Apparently, he's not feeling well, some health issues, so he was traveling here and there. And so his absence at the ministry created a lot of problems. That's the reason why, in fact, you see that the House of Representatives had to complain, even held him in contempt, and then he had to go to apologize, and he admitted that he was up and down because of the health issue and some of the IMF meeting and stuff like that. And sources are also saying that he's against the yellow machines that are coming. So, but other informations are coming on board. So that's it. So the time is 8 o'clock. We'll come back. We'll continue. Let's take our break to join the VOA to bring you 5 minutes of news from the VOA.
And leaders are looking to safeguard NATO. AP correspondent Jackie Quinn explains.
Observers say discussions among NATO leaders are largely focused on Donald Trump and whether the former president may be returned to power. They're said to be looking at, quote, Trump-proofing the alliance, working to make the body more self-sufficient and taking over the U.S. role, organizing support for Ukraine. Trump has sometimes threatened to pull the U.S. out of NATO. There are also concerns over far-right parties making political advances in Europe. I'm Jackie Quinn.
South Korean President Yoon Suk-yeol said Monday that he would discuss with NATO leaders the distinct threat North Korea poses to Europe by deepening military ties with Russia, warning that Moscow must choose between the two Koreas where its true interests lie. Together with Australia, Japan, and New Zealand, South Korea makes up the 4 Asia-Pacific partners joining in the talks on July 10th and 11th. Newspaper headlines in France on Monday morning expressed disbelief at the surprise election results from Sunday's parliamentary elections. For days, Marine Le Pen confidently predicted that her party would triumph with an outright majority and her protege would be prime minister. Instead, the national rally was on course to come third behind a left-wing alliance and President Emmanuel Macron's centrist bloc. It was undone to a large extent by tactical deal-making between centrist and leftist opponents who pulled more than 200 candidates from 3-way races to avoid splitting the anti-RN vote. For expanded coverage of world news and events, you can go to our website, voanews.com, 24 hours a day. This is VOA News. Chinese President Xi Jinping has called on world powers to help Russia and Ukraine resume direct dialogue and negotiations. State broadcaster CCTV reported his remarks from a meeting Monday with Hungary's Prime Minister Viktor Orban. Orban made a surprise visit to China after similar trips last week to Russia and Ukraine to discuss prospects for a peaceful settlement in Ukraine. Beryl strengthened and once again became a hurricane as it heads towards southern Texas, where its outer bands lashed the coast with rain and intensifying winds as residents prepared for the powerful storm that has already cut a deadly path through parts of Mexico and the Caribbean.
We're kind of expecting a Category 1 or maybe a Category 2 hurricane. So the wind threat is there, but it's kind of a combination of everything. You know, the 4 to 6 feet of storm surge, the heavy rainfall up to 15 inches in places is also a significant risk.
As the storm neared the coast, Texas officials warned Sunday it could cause power outages and flooding, but also expressed worry that not enough residents and beach vacationers in Beryl's path had heeded warnings to leave. Boeing has agreed to plead guilty to a criminal fraud conspiracy charge to resolve a U.S. Justice Department investigation linked to 2 737 MAX fatal crashes, a government official said on Sunday.
I apologize for the grief that we have caused, and I want you to know we are totally committed in their memory to work and focus on safety for as long as we're employed by Boeing. So again, I'm sorry.
That was Boeing CEO David Calhoun during his Senate hearing. The plea, which requires a federal judge's approval, would brand the plane maker a convicted felon. Boeing will also pay a criminal fine of $243.6 US, a Justice Department official said.
The United States Department of Defense and the Nigerian Ministry of National Defense of the Republic of Niger wish to announce the withdrawal of U.S. forces and assets from Air Base 101 in Niamey.
That was U.S. Air Force Major General Kenneth Ekman announcing the withdrawal of U.S. military personnel from Niger Air Base 101 near the airport in the capital Niamey on Sunday. Niger's ruling junta in April ordered the U.S. to withdraw its nearly 1,000 military personnel from the country following a coup last year. Niger's ruling junta has given the U.S. until September 15th to fully withdraw from its territory. Japan and the Philippines have signed the Reciprocal Access Agreement, which allows Japanese forces to deploy in the Southeast Asian country for joint military exercises and allows Filipino forces to enter Japan for the same. I'm Christina Menenti, VOA News.
Today is your birthday. It's a day when you were born. Celebrate another joyous day with your friends and family. It comes once a year. Say your prayers and be thankful to the Lord for the special day in your life. And celebrate with the song I'll sing for you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you, dear. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you, dear. Happy birthday to you. We wish you success. We wish you success. We wish you success, dear. Happy birthday to you. How old are you? How old are you? How old are you, dear? Happy birthday to you. Today is your birthday. It's the day when you were born. Celebrate another joyous day with your friends and family. It comes once a year. Say your prayers and be thankful to the Lord.
Okay, so happy birthday to me, man. Happy birthday to me.
With the song I'll sing for you. Come on now.
Okay, so let me hold it right there. Yeah, I know the messages are just coming, calls are just coming, but I need to just leave them. Later on, probably respond to all of them. So welcome back to the show after the VOA news. We are back here. Yes, it's my own birthday. It's my own birthday. So you need to think about it, boy. So now, yeah. Thanks to you, man. My own manager, Haji Khalifa Shavidi, man, just called me and putting things in place. Okay, so thanks to all of you. Modogame Bien, thank you too. Modogame Bien, I appreciate you. And everybody, let me say thanks to all of you. But let's come to the issue of this yellow machine. Let me see it. I need to off this thing now. Got to have it viewing now up to probably later on this evening. All right, so let me put this here. Yeah, hold on short. Let me do some adjustment to the call here. Okay. So so we are back this morning on the show. So shortly, we have 9 minutes past 8 o'clock. Yes, you can hold your calls. I see the phones are ringing already. But the issue of yellow machine, here. You know, I'm getting confused here. I'm getting confused. Unless maybe somebody can call to correct me. So the thing are true that this thing did not go to the House, did not go to the legislature, and then it started arriving in the country. I don't know. I remember. Let me see. I remember something. I wanted to play something quickly. Yeah. Let me low a voice. I remember people were saying all sorts of things about the yellow machine issue. And some of us were very clear. And what we said was very clear. We said that wait, let me see. So we thought it was a joke when we said that the yellow machines are coming. People doubted them. People doubted because you know why? We'll always have insiders. People doubted that yellow machines were coming. People say, well, it's not true. Because they did not go to the PPCC, did not go to the House of Representatives, we didn't see any bit of what request, and nothing. So it will not happen. So we don't know whether this whole issue of a yellow machine. Look, the issue is that I don't think people are against the issue of yellow machine. Well, the issue is that they should go through the right procedure, and the procedure is a problem. And that's why some lawmakers now are even complaining. Some of them even I listened to Musa Berete last night. The man said, look, if they bring that issue of yellow machine in the House on the floor, I will encourage my colleagues not to agree. For me, I see that as a disrespect to the House. You can't go and bring something in the country already before you take it to them to sign or to agree with you. I think the appropriate thing they should have done from the executive angle was to meet the legislature, have a discussion with them, and tell them this is what we want to do, blah, blah, blah. Obviously, they will not stop you because you know what? Who doesn't want for this country to be developed? Who? Who doesn't want for Liberia to be developed? That's the question to ourselves. Who doesn't want for everybody wants for Liberia to be developed, but in so doing, it should be done the right way. And so, I mean, we remember Jawiyata, when things like that were happening, they were against it. Everybody were complaining. In fact, folks within the United Party had all the ideas, all the solutions when it came to such a matter. But now you see, about saying politics, that's how it is. At one point in time, you become a defender. At another point in time, you become a striker. The striker now will be on the offensive. And the defender will be defending. So once upon a time, the CDC was the defender. They were defending. So we had the proper defender, they don't want to protect. They know all about things. A lot of groups were defending. Every time the opposition spoke, they were there to defend. And then the United Party and other opposition parties were what we call the strikers. They were always there on the offensive, attacking. And that's the beauty of democracy. So now the United Party people now they are defenders now. They are defending. While the opposition headed by the CDC now, they're attacking. Now the lawmakers are divided. Yesterday, Prince George said in a church that Liberia should be happy for the yellow machines to come in the country. So 280 some more machines were in the country on Saturday, from the Freeport of Monrovia to the BTC. That's where they've been kept. In fact, we are told that they're going to keep them there until all the machines can arrive in the country, and then that will be the time they will take the document to the House of Representatives to ask them to agree for the purchase, and they'll go through the rightful procedure. But why did you people do it before bringing it in the country? That's the issue. That is a sign. I don't know. I think it's a sign of disrespect to the representatives and even the legislature. Because the point is that you already bring in the country already. And what essence are you asking me to go through the proper channel? It's here already. But all the noise we're making, even Donald Delon, who support the UP, I'll play a voice. Musa Belete, then they're complaining. And we know. But the point is, even though they are angry, they will speak the way they are speaking. At the end of the day, they will all agree for that machine because you can't say no. Well, look, any lawmaker that goes say no, they're not saying that thing. Look, the problem will go against you. You saw what on Friday on Saturday? People on the street dancing, welcoming the yellow machines. They don't even care whether I went to the red channel or who brought it, or maybe the government bought it, or the government, how they call it, renting it. They don't even know, or it's a token from another country. They don't even know. Information we getting now is that the two and someone came, I think it come with some more $1 million. If that's the case, where's the money coming from? How are they going to get that money? You see? So lawmakers are furious. Somebody are saying that it's a disrespect to them and their office. That you will bring the machine already before you bring the document to us. And they think that the first thing they should have done was that bring the machine, bring the documents for it, let's go through it, let's see, and where you taking it from, who bringing it, how you bringing it, who they consigning, and blah, 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 blah. Let the proper channel, man, go through it before you start to import, those machines. But instead, you brought them in the country with some the trucks that were unnamed, and now you took them from the port. Initially, we heard the port manager, Mr. Dukley, was saying that the president called you and told you, say, look, the machine, you have to keep you until we can get ready for them. Who is he to say no? Are you boss? And so you're keeping it. But one thing he said was that the executive, he said, Fox from the Ministry of State, let me see what I can play his voice. He said, Fox from the Ministry of State should be fair to the Liberian people. What did I put this? Yeah. He said it should be fair to the Liberian people. And what did he mean? I mean, I don't, wait. You know, no one know what he meant when he said it should be fair to the Liberian people. Where is he? Where is this Sekou man? Okay, I want you to listen to this voice from Sekou. You know, he said,
say at this time, let's ask the folks at the Ministry of State to be more transparent with the Liberian people. Let's ask them to be more transparent with the Liberian people. I think they've done a great job in making sure that.
That is why he said for. That's why he said for.
What I do know is the president did, signal us that there will be the arrival of about 285 yellow machines to the country. Now, I worked at the port. All I've been asked to do is, when you receive our yellow machine, Mr. MD, please make sure they are kept properly, somewhere secure, until we are ready to take them away. That's all I know about those yellow machines. What I would say at this time, let's ask the folks at the Ministry of State to be more transparent with the Liberian people. Let's ask them to be more transparent with the Liberian people. I think they've done a great job in making sure that, I think what happened, we got really excited. The president got excited. He talked to a few people he knows around the world and asked them that we don't have all the money now. The president did this in the interest of our country. We should allow the folks at the Ministry of State to come and answer some of those questions.
Okay, so you got him? He said the folks at the Ministry of State should be fair to the Liberian people. That's what he said. They should be fair to the Liberian people. Let me say, he's the MD of the National Port Authority, Managing Director, Mr. Dukley. So the machines are here already. So what you will do? Nothing you can do, lawmaker. The person is important. Where your time reach, they will come to you. No matter what you do, you say something because the thing they control already. Any lawmaker that dare say no, people will go against you. After in your constituent, but you finish. Look, the president is a wise man. The president is a wise man. The president is a wise man. President Bwakara, look, that papa is wise. The papa is playing on the minds of our legislators. He said, Lord, Mama Kabelete, you go for it, you bring it. You go and bring it. That bring in the country. That bring it here. Then we see who the lawmaker will say no. Once it is here, they will not say no. Because it's for the betterment of our country. And anybody that would dare say no, they are in their own constituent or maybe their districts, people will go against them. So they brought it without the paperwork. Without the paperwork. That is going through the proper channel, whether they had a bid for people to apply. All of these stuff. That's what I bring it. So after a while, we saw that Mamaka Belete and the Minister of State, Grace Bedi, they left the country. Oh yeah, they left the country. They were not here. When they left, they spent a while. They came back. The moment they came back, we heard that yellow machines arrived. But then that man a wise man. The man is saying that, look, when they try to say, won't carry about, who will carry about? When the money will get to carry about? Where will be? When you will say, you say. Papa, no. Indirectly, the Papa using veto power. Anyway, but I listened to Mamaka Belete on Saturday when the machine scheme. I listened to her. She said something. Let's listen. And then I will play the voice of Senator DeLong. And Prince Johnson, for him, support the idea. But lawmakers are not happy. Lawmakers are not happy. People making law. So let's listen to Mamaka Belete.
This is a dream come true for any well-meaning Liberian because as I said in the presentation in the video, if you know the conditions of our road and you know the situation of Liberia, you will be happy that we have this equipment here because half of our country is in the bush. Definitely. Most of our people are, they don't have access to. Why do you think agriculture is not improving? Because we don't have access to the roads, we don't have access to markets. So this is this is the hour of the arrest agenda roads. So we're going to open the country and there's controversy. We have opposition, we have critics, but at the end of the day, the intention is good.
Hey, Madam.
The president has good intention for the country to open the country up.
My name is Theophilus and I report for Cool FM. Maintenance is something that we should look at when you having this machine. Talk about maintenance.
Well, in the package, what we're looking at is to have a maintenance contract for a year to 2 years with the manufacturer, and also this equipment you see out here, they're going to be going into a maintenance zone. So we're going to be constructing the maintenance zones, and the manufacturer is going to be training over 100 Liberians. So that's going to imagine the employment opportunity that's going to create. So we have the maintenance contracts that we're going to set in place before we can let this equipment to go into the maintenance zones, and training is going to take place as well. So people are going to know how to operate these equipment.
My name is Harris Billy, and I report for Punch FM and TV.
Yeah, let's actually we go to the BTC. The rest of you can come on.
Yeah, my name is Harris Billy, and I report for Punch FM and TV. I'm basically concerned when I follow you said this is the first batch of equipment that are in country. I mean, one is thinking how many more we expect in terms of the structuring, the sizes, what are first, second, third, and secondly, how soon do we expect them to be in country?
They're coming. I see our port is not big enough. We actually have to move this to create space for more equipment to come, and also for the APM terminals to be able to operate. So we are looking at ships are coming in every day, every week. So we're going to be seeing them rolling in until we have our 285. So this is the first phase.
All right. Thank you so much.
Okay, so that's the voice of the Minister of State with our portfolio, Madam Mamaka Belete. And the woman I want you have time to even answer a question about whether not the right procedure. Yeah, so let me try to see what I can go to Senator DeLong so that you hear him too, what he said about this last week. Let's play this to you quickly. Let's go here.
Then we ask the question because the executive has to tell us if the machine have been purchased, how they were purchased, where, why. No communication at that magnitude should be informational to the Senate. There must be approval by the legislature before certain things are done. We want to know where the machine is coming from. How did the company get involved? What all the transparency questions we ask. But I'm a senator. They are going here on ERBC or on this station or any other station that the president has nominated Kevin Demi as deputy minister. Then I go call Kevin Demi to the Senate to say, come for confirmation hearing. On what authority? The authority that gave, the thing that gave us authority to act in the legislature is official communication. When the president writes a Senate and says Kevin Demi has been nominated as deputy minister, it depends on which entity the committee responsible. Then it is formally before us. That's where we ask questions and do our job. Right now,
okay, so he got a logic from Senator DeLong. Senator DeLong's point is that I think his point is that the president have not communicated, or let's say the Minister of State or the executive branch of government, let me get that way, is yet to communicate to lawmakers about the whole machine being 285. The first batch were in the country last Saturday, taken to the BTC for safe haven. So I think Senator DeLong, the point he's making there is that when you talk about nomination of somebody, you had an interview with a few journalists, and I think the point he's making there is the president is yet to communicate with lawmakers as it relates to the yellow machine issue. And so from their angle, they see it as a disrespect to them, because everything must go through them as lawmakers. Now, we don't know whether these machines were purchased, as he said, whether it was borrowed, or whether it was a gift or token from another country. And he said, where did they buy it from? Where did they get it from? Why and when? Small questions. And maybe if you didn't get him, I'll play again. And I mean, that for me makes sense. If you ignore the lawmakers and do what you're doing exactly, I know the president is playing that card. It's a card he's playing. He's playing wise. That if these things are in the country, the lawmakers will not say we should carry it back. They will certainly not say we will carry it back. Let's bring it. Everybody love it. Everybody admiring it. And you saw on Saturday, a huge crowd from the Freeport of Monrovia. It went through the how they call it, Japanese Freeway down to how they call it, Boulevard Road, and then get a Boulevard Junction and pick up. It was as if they were parading with the machines to the BTC. You see? And some of these things, I think some of the lawmakers, let me be very clear here, some of the lawmakers are just dissatisfied. They see it as a disrespect. I listened to Musa Bete last night, he was disenchanted. So lawmakers will embrace it. So I think the long issue is that they have not been communicated to officially about the machines, but they are in the country. If you don't take it, when we tell ourselves, just are using it, before you go realize the Senate of the Saint Lofa on the same bank and they on the same. You see? And let's be honest here, man. Let's be honest. I think that is a sign of disrespect to the Honorable House of Representatives and Senators. So if is a president and his people saying that the lawmakers are going to reject the coming of the yellow machines in the country, if they are going through the proper channel and going through the processes, and the legislators do all their due diligence and work, you think they're going to reject it? Is that why you're the president and his folks were thinking? Yes, Mamaka Bleta will agree that we need these things. But let it go through the proper channel. Let it go through the process that's required. And I saw photographs of the photo. I saw some of the videos, and all the machines have LeBron flag on it. All the machines, they get LeBron flag on it. All the machines, they got LeBron flag on it. So it means that no matter what you, the lawmakers, do, those machines belong to Liberia. They will not go back. So my only advice to you, the lawmaker, just agree with the president, you'll move on. Just agree with the president, you'll move on. But you know why? I want to see the day the document will be taken to the legislature. Who's going to take that document? Anyway, it can be a communication with the president's office. But don't mind somebody. They will make all the noise. They will stay agree. But let's see DeLong again. I think DeLong points that they were disrespected. They are not being communicated to officially, and the president, and you see the president and folks bringing machine in the country. Mamaka Blete was at the forefront. She's the Minister of State with our portfolio. Minister of State with her portfolio, she had been at the forefront of this whole yellow machine issue. In fact, she broke the news at the cabinet retreat. When she broke the news, then the president went and buttressed her, what she said at the cabinet retreat. So I sat there one time and said, but I think that woman will lie to Liberian people. When the woman said the thing at the cabinet retreat, when she sat down, the president of Liberia went there and buttressed her, what she said. He said it and said more about it. Then people say, oh, that night, I think you got share there, in parking to BTC, you go there. You go there. I said, that's Sherry. I think I got Sherry. Yeah, listen, huh? Is it Sherry? Who got machine?
Then we will ask the question because the executive has to tell us if the machine have been purchased, how they were purchased, where, why. No communication of that magnitude should be informational to the Senate. There must be approval by the legislature before certain things are done.
And hearing, there must be. You heard the English speaking, you. There must be approval from the legislature before certain things are done. So the legislature did not approve the coming of the machine as it stands now. Now we are getting it. The legislature have not approved the arrival of the yellow machine as it stands now. That's what they're not saying yet. So the machine coming in this country, it came wholly and solely by only the executive branch of government. So they may speak English here. They may speak English here.
Then we will ask the question because
listen to the questions.
Tell us if the machine have been purchased,
Mm-hmm.
how they were purchased,
Mm-hmm.
where,
Mm-hmm.
why.
Mm-hmm. They will tell the legislature if the machines have been purchased, how they were purchased, where and why. Those are some of the due diligence questions the legislature needed to ask before the machines come in the country. But in the absence of all of those things, they arrive. They are here. And all of them carrying Liberian flags. Let's conclude.
No communication of that magnitude should be informational
Yeah.
to the Senate. There must be approval by the legislature before certain things are done. We want to know where the machine is coming from.
Mm-hmm.
How did the company get involved?
Mm-hmm.
Was all the transparency questions were asked. But I'm a senator.
Okay, listen now. Listen. That is where he talked about not officially informing them. You all listen to him.
That the president has nominated.
Okay, you all listen. You all listen. Without communicating to the Senate.
Kevin Demi to the Senate to say,
Mm-hmm.
come for confirmation hearing. On what authority?
Mm-hmm.
The authority that gave, the thing that gave us authority to act in the legislature is official communication. When the president raised his hand and said, Kevin Demi has been nominated.
You heard him? Official communication. So that means the president is yet to communicate with the legislature. The president not yet. The president said, let's bring it here. We're not waiting for that people there. The people there, they honor my feel. I get ready and then say so thing to approve. Oh, yeah? And the message, official communication should be written to the legislature. And in the absence of that, everything the executive is doing on their own. And so, now that we know that the executive is yet to write the Senate officially, or maybe the legislature officially about these yellow machines, it's illegal. It is the arrival of those machines in this country is illegal. I mean, that's a reality. Because it's supposed to pass through the lawmakers. They will do their underground work. As said by Senator DeLong. In the absence of that, what makes it legal? So for now, the illegality of it is still going on. So the other badge will come. They will kill the BTC. Other badge will come. They'll be keeping it. So apparently they want for all the machines to come with the trucks. In fact, we heard that they even added, I think, 100 cars for the police. So 20 cars of the police came. They they go on time again. You know, President Bwaka, I mean, that wise man, they may say, look, you bring your thing, man. But if we bring it out in the country, then we'll just send a letter, say, I hear them or confirm them or approve it. Okay? Why they don't do it in the country? So that conclusion will take them, go to the lines.
They may have been nominated as deputy minister. It depends on which entity, then we send it to that committee responsible. Then it is formally before us. That's where we ask questions and do our job. Right now,
so you got it. So for that's it. So last night, Honorable Belete is a representative of District Number 7 in Nima County. The man spoke against it as well. The man said it can't be like that. In fact, he will ask his colleagues to vehemently oppose the signing of that document, that is, if it surfaces in the House of Representatives. But you know why the lawmakers are divided? There are some lawmakers who are for, there are some lawmakers who are against. So, are you looking at it? But you know what? The bottom line is that the wiseness of the president will work on the legislature. The president is wise. He said, that carry A. That go. The people were in the country, people not say no. When they say no, we're not going to care about it. Will be here. It will be here. So what do you come here all in the one? You're bringing it in the country, man. In fact, so good to play. The MD for the port. Our machines are coming, you must pack them and serve them accordingly. Because we'll get ready for them coming for them. And less than 2 weeks are going to collect them. Because you know why? No, Mamaka said, look, the minister of state, our profession said, look, the Freeport Monrovia is not big, no space, and more machines coming, so we want to clear it. We'll clear it so that more machines can come. So they clear. It took a salary. People on the street jubilating, of course. They will jubilate because they want to see that country developing. They want to see roads, connectivity. They want to see farm to market roads. You know, you name the rest. But that's it. Do you see that as a sign of disrespect to our lawmakers? Let's hear you now. They're time to talk. 07777 107 221 If you're watching out of the country, the WhatsApp number is +231 777 The numbers are displayed on the screen right now. Let me talk to my very first caller, Eric Kwain, who is regular caller on the show. Eric, good morning and welcome, my man.
Thank you, Uncle Julius. Good morning. This is Eric, and I called you from West Point.
You know even she said your own friend, you know to my birthday, to my birthday.
Uncle Julius, I gotta do something. Happy birthday, I'm so sorry.
Let's hear you. Go to your point, brother.
Yeah, so Uncle Julius, your talking point this morning is fascinating. Except that Uncle Julius,
your line breaking. You're trying to change your location.
Let me do it quickly.
Yeah, do it quickly. Change your location quickly. But that one on the line, change your location. Don't worry. Okay, let's go. Let me put you. Okay, Eric, there?
Yeah, Uncle Julius.
Okay, I think it's better now. Let's hear you.
Thank you. Uncle Julius, I was trying to say your talking points are very fascinating. Except that somebody you can who knows very well, Uncle Julius, that understand the social terrain will stay in the AAC representing Senator Taylor. Taylor has got no moral.
No. I don't want you to talk to no man. You don't. I want my man get moral. The man. No. You can say another thing. No. Use that one. No, do it. Don't do that.
Uncle Julius, he's a policy maker and a public person.
But the man is making a point that the executive have not communicated with them yet.
So, there are people who argue that there are specific people who do not have standing on specific issues. I think Taylor is one of those people, but Uncle Julius. If it's a problem that can this entire machine thing, and if we're not careful, I am going to call on our international partners at this point in time. I think this is a clever attempt to detour Liberia diplomatic relations with terrorist financing and money laundering people inside America, and not America but Russia. You can see clearly that Liberia, under President Bwaka and his code of 30 thieves, intend to follow the Niger and the Burkina Faso style. Or the Mali and the
No, Eric, I'll not have you. No, Liberia can't lead that to go to our Sahel region, man. No.
Soon you will get to see that. Because our partners going to be asking questions about transparency, If our government cannot answer, then we have no other answer but to turn our diplomatic relationship to
Okay.
Sahel.
Thank you, Eric.
That's
Eric,
why
thank you.
we are saying,
Thank you. Others are on the line. Line 1, good morning.
Good morning, dear.
Good morning. Good morning. Let's hear you.
Good morning. Thank God to hear you this morning. You fire in the morning. That's one thing.
Let's hear you.
Yeah, thank you for the program this morning.
What's your name?
My name is William Harris.
Well, let's
from
hear you.
Papa.
Let's hear you quickly.
So the problem here is that if you see the yellow machine issue, we all want development in this country. We all want it. But we are happy for the area that can't want to go down small money. But that piece is here to ourselves. The question we're asking, what it is not our turn as a gift. Let the program that our turn as a gift.
Who are going to say again?
It a loan. Yes, it a loan. It a anybody you see that one for get to explain to what our everybody
the people will tell you when they bring in all the machine, the police car in the country will tell you. So yeah, hold your peace.
Yeah, the problem is Judah, the problem is that we work on it. Then the next thing is Judah, I beg you press me, your ear on the ground. If you my issue here go on the hand now. Yeah, they put that if you
I said something.
They
I said the morning, hear me. I will say if I leave here, way. Let's go your line 2. Good morning.
Good morning, brother, and good morning to Liberia this morning.
International line. Just hold on shortly. Yeah. Let's hear you. What's your name?
Yeah, I'm Dana Giri calling from Banga City, Bongani this morning.
Let's hear you, man.
Thank you. Happy blessed birthday to you this morning, brother.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Look, my brother, then they bring those machines. We need it. We were in this country. We live in the Mola Malu. Hey, President John, we have to go and borrow money, put it here. Who need? Then you not tell when you see people bringing machine, you better be happy.
So because we're happy before you're happy, you continue to be happy now.
We need those machines.
So I'm asking you.
Anybody that not like it,
take your time.
And let me get tell you something. The thing you can play politics with is not so yet.
People
desperate for development, and we need those make us stay in the people way. You looking for trouble on yourself. Because the people themselves will chase you out of this country.
Thank you. Thank you. International line, good morning.
Julius.
Yeah, good morning.
Happy birthday. How are you?
I'm better, man, better. What's your name? Where did you join from?
This is Arvin from Massachusetts.
Oh, Arvin, yeah, regular caller, follow too. Let's hear you, brother. Welcome.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Man. Thank you so much. Oh, just to say my own. First thing first. The second to the last quarter that talking about Dillon have no moral.
Now the first caller.
Yeah, you know, the first caller. You know, my brother, Liberians, we don't let good people. We don't let good people. You know, Dillon have all his problems whatsoever. You see, most of the people that are against Dillon stand on issues. They are opposition. They stay having that opposition cap on the head. They stay having that defeated. Or syndrome. Secondly, my brother, just what you said, President Bouakai is a smart old man.
Very wise.
You having people around him. You don't just do things. Look, when you check it out, look, some of these same lawmakers are against the yellow machine thing. Look, no kickback business in the whole thing. The papa know what he's doing. And look, my brother, all those conception agreements and whatsoever that they have signed in Liberia, what Liberians have already achieved. If this man bringing this thing, something that he's not pocketing the money, he's bringing these things physically on ground for people to see, to be distributed in the countries. What's wrong with it? He will explain. Or whosoever or whatsoever come from will explain. But I don't want for you guys, I want for you to discuss about the goodness of those things, not the political aspect. Not for politics, but the political side. We're talking about, brother.
No, we're talking about the goodness. The only thing is that we want to be done the right way. That's all. And lawmakers are complaining. So, anyway, thank you, brother.
Julius, the lawmakers that are complaining, my brother, no kickback. No kickback.
So you think when I think saying that
my man, you have said
that was involved,
coming in that
there would have been no complaint.
Something. You know, my man, we all will like bro, we know the show, brother.
All right, thank you, brother, from all the way to the USA. Let's go to line 1. Good morning.
Morning, also Julius.
Good morning. Is that Kapumo?
Sure.
Kapumo, let's hear you, brother.
Hello, Julius. Happy birthday.
Thank you, brother.
Look, those machines are very, very good for Liberia.
Mm.
And let me applaud the president for bringing it. But those people that are going to take care of those machines, I'm telling you, within a 6-month time, you'll see they will start starting a part selling it to other people. This country.
You might think so?
Uncle Judas, you will see. Those machines are going to sit down after 6 months when they started using it. Those same people that you will put there to take care of those machines, they are the ones that are going to extract the part to make the government to look ugly.
But
Let me just say,
Ability said they will strike a contract with the manufacturer, at least for 2 years to maintain it. And after
yeah,
that,
but let's go sit down in a machine shop.
I know now, man.
No, go sit down in a machine shop. Then the part on the machine.
If you're striking a contract with the manufacturer, that is, they themselves will be here. And I'm like, bro, man, they'll come and train people to maintain it for 2 years and they go.
Yeah, Uncle Judah, we agree to that. Thank you for them bringing the machine.
Okay, thank you. Kapumo, thank you very much. Line 2, good morning.
Julius.
Yeah.
Good morning.
How about Kamukai?
Thank you very much for the kind recognition.
Let's hear you better.
Oh, happy birthday.
Thank you, brother. You see, and then they say I wish you the same.
Yeah. We listen to the opposition time to time, and we listen to Liberians say, Ellington, the Psalm 68, Google agreement, only 2 helping it. So it was against the Liberian people logically. Why they never? What happened to them when they broke all the rules and signed the agreement? Now the old man bringing a machine, and I listen to all the radio stations. The people here, they not talking about that the people bad about the machine. The only thing they say that they respected the hot. So I think everything they can say for the sake of the people, we there for the Liberian people. We there for the Liberian people. So far as it now, the people want it, they want to stay in the way. And trust me, if they stay in the way of that machine, that house will be empty 2029. So they have to be very careful. The same way they want to take the glory for that machine, that they won't be facing roads so they can say, oh, they may go. Oh, they may go. The old man crossing in front of them. That was making them bad. But as far as concerned, the people want the machine and let it get away for that machine. And then
so, how about, before you go, is it not a sign of their respect to the guys there?
They respect what? Ain't it there for the Liberian people?
Well, you heard what Delon said. Delon says we'll pass through them first.
My brother, we thought I want to let the machine be parking.
I know, that the wise man.
Yeah, we thought I want to
Thank you, Abba Kamaga.
Machine.
Thank you.
You
Thank
saw
you.
on Saturday what happened. You get a video.
Thank you.
Everybody say the Liberian people.
Thank you. Let's go to line 1. Line 1, good morning.
Yeah,
sorry, my birthday gift.
Good morning, Julius.
Good morning. Oh, that pass away? Pass away by you, man. You can come on, you know.
Yeah, you know you come.
Let's say you pass away. Sorry.
Yeah, thank you, Julius. Let me say happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
Julius, it is important. I think it's I say what begins are important for the Liberian people. Don't know because are crying. They are crying for kickback, Julius.
Why are saying they're crying for kickback? So you want them they're all crying for kickbacks?
You know, all crying for kickback.
No. So Senator Delon, you heard the mayor voice here. So you want to say you cry for kickbacks too?
Oh, Julius, you crying for kickback, man. These people, you know.
Can they Delon me your president country and say the men are kickback bene?
No. You know, you are fooling the Liberian people. You fool us.
Oh.
You know, he went to that place, he said to look at the same injured.
Oh.
Attacking, he said, he dressed as the same devil, I put on devil, is that devil, the same devil?
Oh.
You know, you are living testimony, what happened in the recent time in Grand Pastor County. You know, all of the hell in our cookie down. So how can you kind of say, they don't know, they're not informing all the country? The
executive is yet to officially inform them. That's why they're not putting them up on a machine.
When the 285 machine are completely inform them, but that machine comes. The machine is coming for the well-being of the Liberian people. Those machines are important to the well-being of the Liberian people.
Thank you.
When 285 machines are completed, that you don't will be informed. At the point that there will be no kickback.
Okay, Pastor. Pastor, wait, thank you. Thank you. Line 2, good morning.
Good morning, Jesus.
Good morning. Good morning. What's your name?
My name is Nathaniel Yossi. I call from district number 9, most of our country. Pastor Tom.
Let's say, Mr. Yossi.
Happy birthday again.
Thank you, bro.
Especially on your number before the end of the day.
You get my number?
I get it. I'll call you. Don't worry. Okay. To the point.
Yeah.
I want to appreciate the President Joseph Iman Boga, for that fight starting it. Lord Jesus, the whole country is still politically charged. And when you look in the house, you have opposition having more seats there. So if Joseph Iman Boga is going to put that in the house, go bring the machine, they're not going to be easy to window it that money. Someone else says they ain't going to wait, not standing people. But he used the wisdom and brought a machine to the country, and from there, they'll go and send the people. If you don't sign it, you can't in my district, then my district house, district number 9. If you refuse to sign up that deed to be correct.
But let me go against the Fogo.
Yes, friends are Fogo, yes.
The man against it.
If you go against that machine, it'll be problem for him. So I want to tell the President, thank you. But I fast started there. This time, no business as usual. When I be using too much, keep back in the house, tell the sign a deed. And the president will go all the country and love it for the country and put it in the personal pocket. He will bring it to I'll report it on Saturday. You just around it. You saw the group that after we march.
Okay. Thank you, Yossi.
Yes. Check on Facebook.
I know. I saw that video.
Thank you. You saw it. To the president, thank you very much.
Okay.
No business as usual.
I'll tell you.
We try to keep back in the house.
Thank you, Yossi. Let's go to line 1. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Uncle Julius. How are you?
Good morning. Is that the people's governor?
Thank you for the recognition. No doubt. This is the people's governor. We both talk about this number 10 governor, Adamso Isaac. And I join you from my oral resident. Uncle Julius, with all due respect to the executive and that of the government, it's a sad day for our nation, Mama Liberia.
Wow.
Yeah, some of us are young people and we live in the country for a long period of time to the age we are on now. My brother, these people in the house there.
Hello? Adamso?
Then our man then are selling data for the people that put in wheelbarrow. We would the business people that they call something there. That those people represent us. That they don't want you to get information to us regarding some of these things, how government being wrong, and why government bringing in, how was the executive doing, how they want to. But if we are getting this kind of information that things is coming in the country and the people, they both Senate, the House of Senate and that of the representative, they are not informed. Then where we heading? Go ahead, you wanted to say something.
No, go on.
So you see, it's a sad day for Liberia. Man, look, we travel out of this country, we got foreign partners, we got friends there, my brother. People in our country listening to this kind of information there. I don't know what's wrong with some of our men from Lissy Chapel. That's why we always call them Lissy Chapel men there. I don't know what really wrong with the garden. Somebody sound like a responsible elderly man just now. They call up before the previous caller, I don't know about 2 or 3 persons. See the way they sound. You said nothing wrong with that. You giving knock sound? How would you be giving knock sound for a machine, my brother? Since the government took over, my brother, some of us will shed tears. Hello?
I'm hearing you. Quickly.
Our brothers and sisters, they stood on line for the rescue mission, my brother. They stood on line for the rescue mission. The rescue mission took over more than 700 persons have been removed from their workplaces, my brother. Are we not siding with those people? Is it because they are not your biological parents? Hello?
Mm-hmm. Quickly,
I come here. Yeah, I will soon learn. So they say because they are not their biological parents or they are not your brothers and sisters. You know how many people in here? What we expected the rescue to do? The rescue, George Weah, President Weah, and the past president, how to call, you said that you didn't employ much Liberian. So now the way the promises the rescue mission give to our people, when we voted them the way we voted, my brother.
Thank you.
Thank you. Adding a list or you reducing the people, then you are coming. Then you say, to celebrate.
Man, you become you can't read now. Thank you, Adamso. Thank you. So let me play this. Let me play this clip from. It's a video actually. You don't see it, and these are people. There were people jubilating on Saturday when they saw the yellow machine. So I want you to listen to this. Liberians embrace it, so they don't care that lawmakers are angry. Talking to. And so the machines are coming. Liberians are jubilating when the lawmakers are getting angry. Let's go back to the line. Good morning.
Good morning, Julius. How are you?
I'm better. What's the name?
This is Mohammed Getawe. I'm calling from Cloud District 14.
Long time, I you on sabbatical?
No, this time we are part of civil society. We are not speaking the way we speak before.
Oh, okay.
We look at it differently.
Yeah, thank you.
Julia, let me really commend you for the information. For some of us, Julia, for me, I'm not really against about development for Liberia. Because the country develop, we all will be celebrating that movement. But President, even if you, for me, I just from Sierra Leone, for 1 month, I went there. I did some statistics, how people being their role in Sierra Leone. It's not about Julia Mother Bio going for 285 machines or 300 machines out of the legislature or the rule of law, although we all tested for development. Julia Mother Bio, he went China, he be a company in Sierra Leone, they be a toll gate system in Sierra Leone. For 25 years contract, part 2, the legal means he enter in the country. Go to Sierra Leone, you see road process. You see road connectivity in Sierra Leone. No district. Sierra Leone have a 14 district. And the 14 district, no district there that you enter there, you will not have a paved road enter into that identical place. Even the center of any other district is a road connectivity in the main street. But President Joseph Imabaka, yes, he have to do the thing differently the way he feels, but he cannot do what he doing currently. He be machine without the consent of the rule of law, the PPCC process, all the President Joseph Imabaka won't find yet to say he's going to be machine to operate on a farm. Julius, you have to pass through the legal means.
You say you in advocacy and going politics.
No, I'm not saying politics. This is not politics we are discussing here.
Okay.
We are discussing the future of our country. Because Liberian people have to be aware who bring in the machine, how much the cost of the machine, how many loan you taking. Because if the same president get asking the legislature for 54 million for the machine process, how you going to? You have to be credible. And you talk about accountability, experience. I'm talking about the current president. You have to be, and that experience has to be on the table.
Okay,
accountability. Yeah. Thank you very much for the opportunity.
All right, let's go to line 2 before I go to my international line. Good morning. Your line is not. Give me well. Okay, let me see. Sorry. Come in. Okay. Okay, let's hear you. Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay. Oh, David E. Harris. How are you?
Happy birthday to the birthday man.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
To the issue.
Yeah.
The previous caller that called and saying 6 months people will sell machine pass. That is false. Nobody will sell machine pass because we listen to Mama Capability. The company involved will ensure the maintenance process for 2 years and train people. So nobody will sell machine pass here.
Okay.
Julius, most of the caller, I think they are in error. The thing I was buy yesterday, it should also be buy today.
Yesterday, I was saying, I said, because it happened last, so it happened today.
Yeah. Yesterday, we beat on the CDC for not meeting the PPCC Act. And today, President Joseph Imabaka is violating that identical law. Let us say no to it. That is wrong. That is wrong. Let us not beat on the legislature and the entire public for this. The machine is okay, but it should go through the proper PPCC Act to procure these machines. Everybody wants development here. To my brother that just left the land, Labrador are different countries, Ceylon are different countries. So,
you want to respond to everybody in the morning?
Yeah, we'll do the needful to ensure that we propagate development in a rightful way for our own development processes. Thank you, Julia, this morning for the show.
Thank you. Let's go to the national line. Then we'll come and wrap it up. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, my brother. How you doing?
I'm better. What's your name?
Yeah, this is Sam, man. I'm calling from Australia.
Okay, Sam, let's hear you.
Thanks. Yeah, thanks for the show. You know, I want to join the brother that just left the line. You know, our people need to understand that, yes, we want a machine. We need a machine. We are all supporter of this government, but we need the right thing to be done. It was wrong yesterday, but we should not embrace it today. If we continue, we're going to be leading our own government into failure and doing the wrong thing, and tomorrow we are going to be the same victim. But you see, my brother, all these things happen because of the culture we have grown in Liberia. We have the habit in Liberia that when it is not me, it should fail. JMB 100 day, there was serious obstacle because of the representatives. These are rumors in the corridor. So they try to delay the budget because they never wanted JMB to achieve his 100-day plan. And there are other informations coming out of the legislature. They want to sabotage the government, this, that. So some people in return now start to breach the laws, but they are not smart. Let them follow the process. If the guys in the House of Representatives don't allow these things to go through, they should come back and speak to the Liberian people. We want to bring 285 moving equipments to fix the road, but your lawmakers reject these things, so you got to call your lawmakers and let them sign it. But you see, the government, let me tell you, my brother, just that the leaderships are afraid to say it, but CDC has set so many booby traps in the government. That's why you're seeing so many leakages that you can't believe where they're coming from. Because CDC, one scene where they have bloody nose in their first 6 months, they want to give the government the same bloody nose. It is an open secret. But I want to use this means to encourage JMB. It is no longer business as usual. You need to speak to your officials, let them do the right thing. And I said this to someone, Julius. You see DeLong, you see the Youngly, you see the how you call it, Jeremiah Kuhn, and name the young guys in government. They are not doing themselves any good. JMB could decide after one thing, you see, I'm not running again. You guys are going to face all the mess in the government, like the lack of the Koji, the Finabondo are facing the mess from the WIA government. So if you guys can support this old man to do the right thing and the right thing only, you guys stand a political future. Because remember this, the scene where you guys expose the CDC is going to expose you guys. Look at the leakages that are coming out of the Senate, which is a good thing. That's democratic practice. The good thing in this government is when leakages come out, people don't get killed, people don't get threatened, and that's why I hate for the sedition to talk. Because during their days, the whole country was under siege. People could not talk. When you talk, they kill you. When you leak information out, they kill you, they beat you, or they haunt you. But under this administration, they are leaking information, which is good, which I support. Because why? If this information don't come out, our lawmakers will not change. My brother, the biggest problem in that country is the legislature. If the legislature decide today that Liberia will be developed in 5 years, in 6 years, I can bet you, my brother, Liberia will be developed. I want to use this means to encourage the guys that are in leadership. This is not a payback because CDC do it. Please, you guys do the right thing. We support this woman to do the right thing. Put your hands around this woman, do the right thing, and don't do no dodgy thing. It was wrong yesterday, it is wrong today. We need a machine, we want the machine, but please, you guys follow the right process.
Okay, thank you. My last caller there. Thank you very much. Out of time already. Tomorrow morning I'm going to be here again, but I said the president will speed up the investigation as it relates to Abi Kroma and Fadiga. But we are getting information from our sources that those two people might go back. They might not go back. Our sources are telling us, we are yet to verify, but the source close to the presidency, that the two people might not go back. You know, Yense, I'll call you back, brother. They are thinking of replacing them with the EPS boss Sam Gay, and then Sam Gay will be replaced at the EPS by the LRL boss Steve Zago. That's what our sources are telling us. So we are watching closer to see what happened. You know, even the issue that the newspaper raised about finance minister to resign because of illness, the president behind the resign. All that information too. But our ears are open. Anyway, folks, let me say thanks to all of you for participating this morning. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to be here again on another fascinating edition. My name is Julius Boki. Of course, I'm the birthday man. Look, if you have a birthday gift, don't worry yourself. All you can do, just just call me, man. Just call. I'm gonna call my number. You know, y'all do something about it. Y'all bother when I go there. Y'all do something, man. So that's it. Have yourselves a wonderful time. Bye-bye from my end.
Today is your birthday. It's a day when you were born. Celebrate another joyous day with your friends and family. It comes once a year. Say your prayers and be thankful to the Lord for the special day in your life. And celebrate with the song I'll sing for you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you, dear. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you, dear. Happy birthday to you. We wish you success